It's all fine. It's all dandy. We're actually here. We're actually ready. We're actually doing stuff. Woo!
Yay.
Ignore the 20-minute late on my end. All right. Hello, and welcome everybody. Welcome to another Arcadian campaign. My name is Hero's Legacy. Just going right off the gate. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Arcadian campaign, a Fate Core tabletop game set in the world of Skies of Arcadia, a world that is enriched in sky piracy, Victorian era steampunk bullshit, after a post-apocalyptic world that is now, hey, gone full circle, where denizen moons, about 6 cough cough 7 after our players have learned, 6 denizen moons in the sky have bequeathed magic and technology to our world, to where our heroes, adventurers or pirates, learn and discover ancient secrets, lost technology, and of course political strife. And in such of the political strife right now, our crew of the Palalong. God damn it! Fucking hydrates already.
I was just about to do that.
I was literally gonna do it too. You beat me to it.
Plus, nerd. Drowned in the deep.
KT, can you do me a favor?
No.
Just throw a water bottle up here. Oh, never mind. I see one.
No.
Here's what I prepared earlier.
Cube ADD. There's got to be one around there somewhere.
I was looking at the camera waiting for
I'm
a water
pretty
bottle to
sure-
fly in frame.
I'm pretty sure he grabbed a water bottle I left up there. You're welcome.
Maybe.
Did you never grab your Sprite?
I do have my Sprite. I just don't have water. There's the first
Drink the
hydrate.
Sprite, it's still hydrating.
Here's the second one. No, generally I go water for hydration.
Make it McDonald's.
Bullshit.
No, I'm like,
It is McDonald's Sprite.
if it's not water, it has to be Gatorade.
Ooh, I thought it was only water.
Damn. Anyway, welcome to the Arcadian campaign.
Welcome to the Arcadian campaign. Our crew of the Palalong is currently ship deep in intrinsic struggle and strife of the Bane clan and Sky Pirate efforts. Let's just get right into introductions, starting off with our crew of the Palalong, starting off with Mordecai.
Hi, I'm Tillin. I play Mordecai. Descended Spear from Nasir. Lovable tech guy, kind of a sleep around, and cyborg dude here to just be the best boy. And whoop some ass, apparently, looking at the map.
Yeah. Next up, Lisha.
Hi, I'm Sleepy Lionheart, because permanent sleepy. That's what happens when you get old. Witty cat like. I'm about to throw another person off the fucking ship.
And then Delashi.
Hi, I'm KT. I play Delashi. Delashi is trying to find her way and has finally found her father. She uses ice magic and a whip that was passed down to her.
And in memory of our rootin' tootin', ever so shootin', lovely friend Rost, we continue our campaign again. Where we last left our party had intrinsically jumped ship in order to commandeer one of the vessels that are actively sieging war on Bane Isle. There were several fleet ships that appeared to be ships from the Valuan territory that have also had some Nasirian fixtures and assets hard onto them. That said, 2 of the ships seem to be primary flagships that were also high and enriched with technology from what our group had gathered, the Red Moonstone Gigas Rakumen. A powerful and lost ancient technology that had these high-powered laser beams, for lack of a better word. These high-powered beams that would focus and just cut through many things through the sky. 2 of these flagships becoming very, well, high on the targeted list, our crew not only sought to take down a few of the minor ships that, cough cough, they found out had explosives on it. They took down, if I recall my notes, nope, that's not it. There we go. Took down two, presumably three of the ships, and are currently embarking on top of the third one, as they're trying to attempt to get control of this ship in order to potentially ram it into one of the flagship vessels. If I recall, that is still the plan.
Yes.
Okay.
Real quick,
Yes.
I can't get into Arcadian. It's not loading.
Neither
I
link.
want to say it might. No, not for me. Since we're supposed to be like on the same Wi-Fi, we're in the same household.
Yep.
Neither of them are working. And second of all, your mic sounds so good. It is so crisp. I
Oh,
just
thank you.
felt it sounds so good.
Thank you very much. I've been
Very crisp.
trying to, in my spare time, I've been trying to get the right mix going and have it cleaned up.
KT's like, I have a technical problem for you, but let me smooth it over.
Yes. Absolutely.
Here you go, KT.
I'm retrying. Yeah, I'm retrying them now, and
I'm going to send you.
it just keeps giving me an error.
Give me 1 second.
Who the fuck is Beryl supposed to be?
No, Beryl
You know who
actually.
Beryl is? What do you mean?
Beryl actually is there with you.
When the fuck did Beryl get here?
He's been here.
He's been here.
Has he?
Yeah, he decided to come with you, like
Oh no.
extra muscle.
He's lost some wrinkles since we last played.
Nope, you're right. My bad. Sorry. I thought he was a stand-in for something for a moment.
You're the note taker.
I know that.
All right, KT, try this one. I just sent it to your Discord.
Okay.
Ah,
Bless you.
thank you.
Fuck
Sound
me.
like
Is that a Fluent Shadow? I bet it is.
Also,
Mark, do you like my little animation on my Discord avatar? Sorry,
I do
just
like
noticed
your
on the stream
animation.
you pulled it up.
I
Isn't
love
it
it.
literally perfect? It's
It's
Howl's
so
movie.
good.
It's literally perfect. Sorry.
It's
I
so
spent like
good.
$2 on that shit. I was like, I'm getting this
She like
immediately.
purchase.
Um,
If it's not working on that, what Wi-Fi are you connected to?
high five him.
Okay, it should work on High Five him.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Are you're on
Like-
that one?
Yeah, I am. If we need to, it's okay. We can just continue and like you roll it for me or whatever. This or that. I don't want to derail because
No
of
problem.
this.
Try. Did you try both Wi-Fis?
Yeah. This is the one that like I connected and I had a solid connection because I tried the other one and it kept when I was talking in Discord it kept cutting out.
Okay. Give me 1 quick second. My lungs decided to die on me in this exact moment. Luckily, like the true ADHD, I do have another asthma pump right up here.
You got them everywhere. They're squirreled around the house.
Squirreled around. Do you see Best Lost Boy as one of the
Yes, I
Wi-Fi?
was connected to that one. I was connected to that one, but it said I was connected but had no internet.
Can you try it one more time?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna drop out for a second.
Well, I don't know if you want to do this while we wait or not, Mark. But we
Yeah.
do have bonus gear to go over.
You do have bonus gear to go over. The bonus gear is for your ship, correct?
I don't know.
To my knowledge, bonus gear should be for the ship. Everything that you guys unlock for Monster Hunter will be for the ship.
Will give me internet? Oh.
Yep, you're still here.
And we got +4 shards of any color for everyone.
Yeah.
I choose black.
You choose black. Yeah, Lionheart, what you choosing?
Or Moonstone?
Yeah, for Moonstone shards.
Yeah.
Blue?
All right, all right. All right, and when she connects, we'll get back to that. Also, sorry, I would have been on earlier. Unfortunately, they shifted my work schedule today. Originally, I was supposed to be done at 6. However, the park has new hours now. So now it closes at 9. So I got out at 7.
Hmm.
Alrighty. He is reconnecting. See the thing. Oh. Alright. Mordecai, Lisha,
Yo.
do either of you have any questions that I didn't go over from last time? Welcome back.
About what's happening now?
Yes.
No.
So currently, so for streaming for you guys, you are topside after you had fought your way through the lower deck. You jumped off of your ship, got onto the lower deck of this vessel. You ripped and made an opening. You three, as well as Beryl, jumped in, saw that there was a shit ton of explosives all within the vaults of this ship, or the hull of this ship. All set, rigged, so this way this ship, suicide vessel, planning to ram itself into the Bane Isle or any ships that are nearby that it can destroy. You took down various soldiers that were on your way to the helm, and then finally made your way topside. Once you finally made your way topside, you had a light skirmish before the full fight happened. Lisha already threw 2 individuals off of the side. There were some debuff spells that happened from the magic casters in the back end. And then lucky number was rolled. Nadine ended up showing up.
Yes.
Has,
oh my gosh.
as such, joined the fight.
Also, as far as the debuffs, I burned a Sun Keeper, so it only affected Mordecai.
Correct. So instead of affecting the whole party, because it was a surprise round that happened, instead of affecting the whole party, the whole debuff goes solely on Mordecai. Bip is out, Beryl is out, and y'all are ready. Just to give a quick refresher, because I know it's been a while since we've done high-end combat. NPCs have 2 skill points, each NPC. These points can be used if you want them to attack or them to defend at any point in the round. At any point in time, if you want them to counterattack, if you want them to use a defensive assist on anything, they have 2 points, anyone can use them. In order to refresh these 2 points, you have to spend a fate point to re-up those 2 points. Everybody on board with that?
Yes.
Okay.
So 1 fate point equals both of their points.
Yes. Now, if you spend both points, you can utilize a character's special skill. While the characters themselves don't have the special skill, you can just ask me and I'll be like, hey, if you want to use their special skill for this moment, Barrel's special skill is Muscle-Bound Chaos, where he will leap into a fray and move any targets that are within his range of movement, and move them where you want them to be and deal some damage. So basically, if you want to set them up for an alley-oop, Barrel can yeet them into a location where you want, and then have at to town.
I heard the gears turning wide as he put that together just now. It's cool though.
Yeah. For Nadine's special will be the Ixen the Ixen cast. So double buff round of cure as well as double buff round of poison. So healing allies, poisoning enemies. He can heal the party once per round for 2 rounds, as well as deal 1 point of damage in a AoE around her for 2 rounds. This will just do 1 point every round, and then heal 1 point every round. If you take more than that, it will not heal it. Bip is Bip. So you
Bip
got
is Bip.
Bip
He has
is Bip.
his own. He has his own sheet. So
Exactly. So
he's
that
got his own
is
stuff going.
that is that. You all are embarking on topside combat. There are a few ships that are all chaos and abound, flying in the skies as you are too. You see up at the helm, there are 2 Balloon Guard that are decked out in like these robe attires. They're the casters. There are 2 Red Guards that are in front of them. And then you have 3 general mercenaries / enforcers. There does appear to be 1 Valuan shadow at the helm.
Okay.
Now, that being said, from everyone's perception and things that you've gained from before this combat started, right now you understand that this is still all a part of Arthur's plot. Currently, these vessels right now are made to look like Valuan Guard is attacking Bane Isle. Now, whether this is the case, maybe there are some Valuans that are on these ships. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're under his mind control, as you've already witnessed. Mental order that he is able to inflict on certain people given enough time. Whether that is a Valuan shadow may or may not be the case. Regardless, they are still dressed to those roles. And with that, I would like everyone to roll me fighting. I'll be using this as your initiative.
Does anyone remember? Because this probably lives somewhere in my notes, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Did we hand off the green moonstone lance vault weapon to anyone, or after the almost fuck up that we had? Did Mordecai decide to keep it on? Does anyone remember me handing it off to anybody?
It is still on the ship, from what I recall.
Yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't handed off to anyone, and if
Then
it wasn't
it's
handed
on
off,
me.
yeah, I was literally going
Then it
to
is
say,
on you.
and then if it wasn't handed off to anyone, I know Mordecai would just have it on him.
It is still trapped, or inherently booby trapped.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Understood.
I know.
Don't forget, you're gonna have to roll for me, Mark.
Oh, yes. I will do that right now.
Is your thing still not working? Do you want me to share my screen so you have a little better?
It would be amazing.
Okay.
Thank you. I was like, yeah, it's fine.
what I will do is I'll see if I can join as the Lashi and just roll it from there. I can. Done.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Difference in client setting detected. No. Alrighty. Here we go. Fighting for the Lashi. So we have a 8 from Mordecai, a 3 from Lisha, and a 2 from Delashi.
Wait, 8? Where's the 8? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
You got a high roll.
Fighting is my best stat.
Yeah, that's fair.
I guess that too.
Oh my god.
Got some high fights.
Crazy.
High fights.
High fights. All right. Let's start the round off with Mordecai. Go right on ahead.
Okay. Let me ask real quick. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say, does this look like a fight that's going to like be an actual struggle for us, or it's like, but then they're all dressed like villains. We don't know if they're gonna fight like how they're dressed yet. So never mind.
Maybe
We
not.
gotta wait and see. Yeah.
Okay. Remind me, are opportunity attacks a thing in this setting?
The enemies already got a round of like a surprise round on you guys. As far as opportunity attacks in this, not really.
Okay, cool. All right, then I think I'm just gonna.
Since you have your fate tokens and bonuses, you can spend those to gain and give yourself advantage or extra on the rolls and such. There are setting the scenes, so you can work to set the scene and give someone additional rolls, advantage on the rolls, and stuff like that.
Okay. I'm just trying to position myself to tank, basically. So I'm putting myself square in the middle of all this mess, just trying to get them focused on me while the party wraps up.
Understood? If you want, you can spend a fate token and roll your physique and set a scene of blockade, meaning anyone who doesn't attack you attacks at disadvantage for an amount of attacks to what you roll.
Bet. We'll do that.
Oh.
So fate point burned. Blockade scene set. I'm gonna go for an attack here. I'm just double checking all my stuff because it's been a minute. But we're attacking with the spear. I get 3 attacks. Do I burn a thing?
Do it.
Either
Oh
way.
yeah, you
No,
do have
I-
multiple attacks. That's right.
I do. We're gonna aim for this guy first.
Okay.
And we're just gonna roll 3 fights. And if he dies before then sweet.
Oh my god.
I think I'm gonna overclock the 4 to bump it to a 6.
Bump it to a 6.
That's one
Understood.
overclock for me. Let's see if 5s and 6s hurt this guy.
He takes a total of 4 physique damage based on his rate of difficulty. I'll let you do the math on that.
He either is about to take a consequence or has already taken one.
Understood. Anything else, Mordecai? As you see your attacks bash each section of his armor, you also notice that the armor kind of resonates with each of your strikes, and you see it glow with each strike.
As in, like, it's absorbing some of my damage? Or it's
Uh,
weak against it?
Roll me. Yep. I have to make sure, because going from D&D, yes, investigate. Roll investigate.
I have my illusion eye, and if it makes any difference.
You do
and
have
if-
your illusion eye.
And what makes this thing tick may apply here, which would be another +2.
So what you see with your illusion eye is that your illusion eye witnesses that there is a base illusion over it, and that illusion gives the visage of this is just straight red armor. However, every time you strike with the color moonstone that you're striking with, you see that it alternated to reflect the moonstone that would be best defensive against your strikes.
It's adaptive armor. Okay.
While it did adapt and change to that, it does seem to have a recoil process on the individual.
I don't know what that means.
So, made him slower since it basically used his reaction.
Got it.
Okay.
All right.
For the turn, his reaction is adaptive armor, nothing else.
That.
All right.
That's my fight action. I set a scene. I moved. I believe I'm good, and I talked over the DM. So bonus points for me.
That is your bits. Next
Give a
up,
turn.
Lisha.
Okay, so which?
So there are the two, what they're called by red guards in the front by Mordecai. There are two casters in the back by the shadow. And then there are three standard guards that are out and about on the deck.
Man, Barrel couldn't eat those motherfuckers. Can't worry about those. I keep forgetting I have a dazing counter, and I never use it.
You know, sometimes the tools of the trade.
Never had to use it.
It is not something that I want to do yet, but I know I talked about it, at least migrating some systems that might be more beneficial for the party. We can go into that another time, but for now, use whatever you know.
I'm trying to think. I don't want to like leave myself super open. Brain no work.
They'll see enemies are going to go before you, but you'll be after them, okay?
That's good.
I kind of like, because obviously caster, Final Fantasy, gotta beat up the caster first. I kind of like. I don't think I can take them out in one hit. I don't think I'm that good.
You want to rush over to the casters? You might leave
Can I
yourself
yeet
open, but you can.
Yeah, but can I yeet a motherfucker at another motherfucker and like dagger one?
You can certainly try. Might be a higher roll, but you can definitely try, and you got fate points to spend.
Because didn't he like beat the face in one of these two?
He did beat the face in one of them, and it stood its ground. You saw
okay.
Mordecai like basically.
Yeah,
Do his
that one.
thing, you know?
Whirling
Is this one?
dervish.
I haven't heard that in so long.
Was the guy I hit?
Cool. Can I like slide in and just like tag team, like high five?
Hell yeah!
Slide in, tag team, high five. You're going to hit the same
God.
target?
Yeah,
Wow.
and then just yeetus.
You just
Bonkers?
delete us. So you're going to try to
Yeah.
throw one red into the other red. Give me an attack roll.
Into a caster.
Oh, into a caster. So you're going to
Yeah.
basically
Yeah,
Box
get blood
him
on his
back.
robes.
roll me your fighting. So roll me fighting for damage, and then anything over that you get, for damage wise, you can either apply to pushing him back into the other target, or can apply to the damage for the target itself. Your choice.
my brain registered that as the
Okay.
same
All
thing,
right.
but I know it wasn't the same
Wasn't
thing.
the same thing. Yeah.
I know
So,
it wasn't. I know
so-
it wasn't, but my brain's like.
how big do you want to make your number?
So I rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5. You rolled a 5. And with your fate
And-
points, you have 3 aspects that you can work into it. So, you want to use 3 fate points, 2 fate points, 1 fate point. How much higher do you want your number to go?
I'm gonna
You're
use
going
2
to
fate
damage
points.
him, but now we're seeing how much else you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna use 2 fate points. 'Cause
2
I have
fate points.
7.
You have 7 fate points. You are now down to 5. Use 2 fate points. And you also have your +1 buff because you are near fire. Since you are on the outside and there are a lot of ships that are throwing out fire everywhere. I said that buff would be a permanent active right now for this fight. So
So
total 10 total roll. So you are going to get the shove and you are going to get the daze. Do you want the total damage to go into the red guard that you're hitting, or do you want it to go into instead the mage warden?
I personally want to say the red guard because he's already injured, and if I could, because I did stagger, I did what I wanted to do.
You stagger the warden, and then the warden has the red guard right on top. Gets decked out each of these holes into its body, and then you see dent after dent after dent as the red guard just goes flying into the mage warden. Mage warden will not get a cast this turn.
Yeah,
And
fuck you.
then red guard is damaged. We'll be taking a mild consequence or moderate consequence. Yeah, there we go.
Just beat the fuck out of him. Let's just slice in. High 5. Oh!
All right.
The resounding tap up.
Yeah.
Oh my
Fucking
god.
BKK. Yuji and Toto.
That'd be fun.
All right. Minor enemies are going to go real quick.
Blockade action.
Blockade action. The 3
Or
minors
seems that
Engage.
are going to just beat up on Delcy because she's in the back.
Oh.
That's rude. That's fucking rude.
They do have disadvantage on the attacks.
Perhaps Delcy could burn a fate point to have Barrel burn aggro.
I would
You
like to
can-
do that,
You
but
can
also it's not
spend.
my turn.
Oh, no, you
remember-
don't even need to burn a fate point. You can do a skill point.
Yes, so remember, each of the NPCs have skill points. Would you like Bip, Beryl,
Yes, but
and Nadine?
you were not specific if it has to be during our
can be
turn
any
or
point.
any time.
Anytime. Literally anytime, at any point. That is what I said. At any point, regardless of whose turn it is, you can use their skills at any moment. As long as you know they only have 2 skills. Or 2
I'm
points.
picturing these like bubble tokens
Kind
in
of.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kind of a bit.
Okay,
What-
if you pull up Bip's sheet,
Yep.
he has a stunt that I believe he'll take aggro.
Provoke violence.
Yes.
Alright. One of them will stay on Bip. The other 2, would you like to spend
Barrel, yeah.
double barrel or just one of Beryl, one of Nadine?
Double barrel shotgun.
Let's do 1 Barrel and 1 Nadine.
1 barrel, 1 Nadine. So, and
Yeah.
here's the fun trade-off. If you spend double on Beryl, you get the full refresh by using a fate token. If you spend 1 of each, you can only use one or the other on one of the NPCs.
Mark, what do you want from me? Mark, what do you want from me?
He's just letting you know mechanics. He's letting you know mechanics.
I know. It's just at first he's like, they're gonna all attack you. Oh, but wait, you can use these, and I'm like, oh yes, I can, but can I use them right now? And then he's like, oh, do you want this? And I'm like, yeah, let's do that. And he's like, oh, do you want this instead? And I'm like, so many options.
Girl math doesn't like a lot of variables.
But you know, let's
I'll go
do
to
double
a D6
barrel.
system. Jeez. No, I'm
No,
joking.
it's fine. It's just brain.
Double
Let's
barrel?
do double barrel, and then we'll refresh it.
All right, double barrel, and you'll spend a fate point to refresh it. Perfect.
Yes, sir.
All right, Barry. These two mooks come over to you, and they're like, "All right, we see you're by yourself," and just both get gripped on their helmet heads by Barely, like, "Haha,
Getting gripped.
hey, so friends, we're coming this way." Ah! And you just see both of them get carted off elsewhere.
They really were like gonna fucking get me, and Barrel hit an Uno reverse.
No.
What Hom screamed at MP4.
Yes. Yes.
Ba, ba, ba.
And then one just takes the aggro from the third.
Yep.
Okay.
Finishing off the enemy's turn, Redguard is going to hit Mordecai 3 times.
What?
Yeah.
Impressive. Which one?
Wait, I'm sorry.
That's my trick.
Yeah, exactly.
It is your trick.
It's funny
That I
because
saw.
I
I like.
imagine Mordecai standing there. He's just like passed off, and then they do that, and he's like, impressive.
Elisha, they have
Somebody
hands.
that keep up. Wow, this is new.
You have mechanical legs.
So, here's the fun thing. Mordecai,
So fun. Yes.
So fun.
your physique.
My physique
Actually,
is pretty
what
good.
is your will?
My will's not as good.
Nope.
With the ring, it is actually the same as my physique, +4.
Plus
There you go.
4. Okay, so you actually just take 3 points of mental stress. As
Just.
what you witness is that it not so much has its own physical prowess, but is also using some other type of illusion to mentally rack and attack your brain with in the same manner you attack them.
Hold on. Did this bitch just mirror force me from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes.
Oh. I like that.
The secondary caster, who is still up, casts a buff spell on their party. As you
I believe. Hold on. I might
Yeah.
be able to steal that. Let me double check
believe you can
Sunkeeper.
make a roll to steal it.
Hold on. I can
No,
steal
stand
it. Tasty. Not.
Any buffs enemies or allies used near me apply to me as well.
By using a Sunkeeper, correct?
I'll leave that up to you. The words as written, any buffs enemies or allies used near me apply to me as well. Any buffs I apply to me get applied to nearby allies as well. Can also transfer debuffs from allies to myself.
Yes. So each of those abilities are something that
charge.
you can use per charge.
Yeah. I will burn a Sunkeeper charge. I want in.
Okay, you want in. Let's see how much it rolls.
I don't know if that takes that from them or just includes me in the effect.
It
But
includes you in the effect. So this, if rolled well enough, and it
this is
did,
the most mileage I've gotten out of it since I got it.
it did roll well enough.
Yeah.
Well, you're also now finally fighting humans. You've been fighting monsters for the longest fucking
True.
time.
We haven't killed real people in a very long time.
Yeah.
You said, hey, all this political drama, all these wars,
just-
all these different pirates.
If
Fuck
the
that.
If the
Let's-
plot is powder, I put it in a line. I went.
You
Ooh, I
gain a
smell
plus.
humans.
You gain a +2 buff that instead goes just to a +1, since you had a negative.
That is true.
So you have a +1 buff, and all the enemies right now have a +2 buff for physical things only. Everyone but Mordecai loses track of the Valuan shadow.
Hmm.
Excuse me?
Everyone but Mordecai loses track of the Valuan shadow.
You're not sneaky, bitch. I see you right there in E4.
Oh my god, you called his ass out. So, Mark, that is a good point. If Mordecai calls it out to us where it is, can we still target hit?
You can attempt to target it. Remember, it is still technically something you can't see.
It's like in D&D where it's like, hey, the guy's over here, but he's invisible, so you're aiming at a 5-foot square of. We don't know if he's doing a backflip or not.
This should be here.
It's like, woo!
You know where to target. You don't know if you successfully hit target. He will go after you, Lisha.
Give me an A.
And just 2 strikes on Lisha.
I've still got the blockade thing up, right? Hit me,
Yeah, I
you
can
still
still
have
have
the
the thing that I
blockade.
said I never do.
Ooh, which is the thing?
If you want to get hit, you can hit. What'd you say?
Ooh, yes. If it successfully attacks you.
Yeah, it says when you succeed with style on a defend action against an opponent's fight roll, you automatically counter with some sort of nerve punch or stunning blow.
Your
fuck
physique
yeah.
is 5, right? Or is it 4?
I
Who?
feel like it's 5. Hold on.
Lisha.
Damn, that
it's
girl got
4.
muscles.
It's 4. Okay.
Yes. This girl got hands.
Ooh,
She might even have wrists. Shit.
damn. All right.
He definitely has wrists.
Even with the buff, with the disadvantage, it rolled really low.
Oh shit.
So yeah.
Also, Lisha's
Are
got
you
that
the fucking
buff on
nerd?
her.
Wait.
Go ahead and roll an attack or 1 attack against it.
Nerve strike, nut tap.
Just to be like,
Yeah.
where are the nerves on a Valuan shadow? Is it
Secret
just the nuts?
technique, dick punch.
It's not the only weak spot? Do they even still have those?
I kind of want
It's
to play like a
the-
very reserved martial artist who just
the
knows the
last
way of the
time-
dick punch.
Y'all fought a Valuan shadow was back
Yeah.
in Ixa. That was way
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
And it very much
Orcus still got
acted like
scars.
a very freak of nature, like Venom symbiote.
Like,
Yeah,
I
that's why
just
I'm
think Valdo from
Valdo
Yes.
mixed with a
Full
Venom
caliber.
symbiote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Where are the weak spots?
Mordecai's still got a scar on his shoulder from pinning one.
Lisha, are you spending any fate points to increase that, or are you leaving it as is?
I'll use 1 to make that a 7.
Make it a 7. Okay. So, you just deal enough damage to it to give it 1 physique
Technically,
point.
it's an 8.
Ooh, oh, that's right. Because it is a pyre. So you deal 2 physique points. So you do 2 points of physique back to the Valuan shadow that is seemingly nowhere, that goes to strike you. As it goes to strike you, it just kind of grazes your cheek and you're like, ah, I see it now. Grab the wrist that grazed you and fucking cartoonishly gut punch it to where you see your fist in the back of the ribcage, and then return the punch.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Barrels over a little and the illusion is no longer there and he is visible again. It's only
Wow.
He's only slightly damaged, but it knocked the fucking wind out of him.
You knocked the illusion off of him? You're like, nah, bitch.
Just let me just slap the magic out of you.
That is...
Somewhere burn
Yes.
the green chainmail effect to negate 2 of those will points. By the way, I just realized I remembered I could do that.
Done deal.
All right, so that is broken for now.
That is the end of the round. Top of the round. Someone roll me a
Excuse me?
D100. Oh wait, no, sorry.
Excuse me, top of the round? Excuse me?
Top of the morning to
Delashi.
you.
Your turn. Chelsea, go.
Oh, thanks! I get a turn? Oh my gosh!
I
It's
confused
not
your
just
turn.
me defending
You
myself.
used both your names too.
I confuse your turn with barrels. I'm sorry.
Fuck you! Fuck you! You attacked me with 3 men!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright,
You defended it.
alright,
What attack?
alright,
Where's this
okay.
attack you speak of?
Anyway, could I do like a team up attack with Barrel? Since they're kind of like they're between us.
You
like this?
refreshed his points, so you can do that. Would you like to do a team attack? Would you like to use his ability to gather up to 4 targets? Because I see 4 targets that are within range of him. You could use his ability for both points to gather all 3 of the smaller mooks and 1 of the red guards around in a location that's near you.
Yes.
And then blast him with an AoE if you want.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Spending both points that are on Beryl. Beryl is exhausted in points unless you want to spend a fate point to re-up it.
That's fine.
And we are putting all 4 mooks, or 3 mooks and a red guard right there. What would you like
They're
to do?
on the edge of the ship.
Yes. As Beryl's like...
I'd like to use a spell
Magic.
to push them off the ship.
Do you have a spell to push them off the ship?
Isn't it web? What is the name of it? Webless?
Webless would be a spell. Do you have Webless?
I do.
Oh shit.
I do.
Huh.
Remember I used it with Lisha?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be like, I'm not gonna just wild magic and see what happens and then accidentally heal them. No, I want to push them off the fucking ship with a tornado.
Does Nadine only know green magic?
Nadine knows green magic, yellow, and a little bit of silver.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep. Green magic is maxed out for her though.
Okay. Yeah, pull up spells on that.
Worthless. Ah. Alrighty.
Were you really checking if I had it or not?
No, I was trying to see. I thought you had a different one. I know you have the gravity spell.
Yes.
And you have the teleport spell.
Yes.
Oh man. You're 1 away from learning an electric spell.
See, this is the thing, Mark. This is the
Yep,
thing.
yep.
Yes, I could use the teleport spell. I used that the last time we played.
Yep.
So right now, I'm trying to use more of the stuff that I've learned.
Yeah. It is tier 2, so while you can roll magic for it, it will only be as strong as a tier 2 spell since you have learned it through your wild magic. It cannot
Okay.
upgrade to the max, which is Wevlet.
That's fine.
So,
Will that be enough to get 4 of them off of the ship, the edge of the ship?
potentially if you roll high enough.
Okay, I'm good.
The red guard might survive if you do not roll super high.
Okay, Tillin, I'm sorry. Could you take me back to the sheet so I can see
Oh,
what I
I'm
rolled?
so sorry. I forgot I was sharing my screen.
Okay. It's okay. I appreciate you.
No, I was looking at magic.
Mark, can you roll for me or somebody roll for me?
Yeah, I can roll for you.
Does
Rolling, shoot for magic. And you spent a fate point from earlier. You rolled a 6. Are you spending any fate points?
yes.
How many fate points?
2.
2 for a grand total of 10. So you are down
Yes.
to 7 fate points.
Yep.
Done and done. Alrighty. Grand total roll is 10. Yep. And let me just roll for you.
You honestly need the Wilhelm scream on like already ready on your soundboard.
On deck.
I
Yeah.
might be able to make that happen in the background. Stand by.
We need
You
it because
just
it fits us perfectly.
you just have enough to push off the red guard now.
Yeah.
As all 4 of them go flying. All their gear goes flying with them.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Into the abyss of the sky. Targets are no longer there. I will erase
Mark,
those.
Where's
Yes.
the test of fate?
Ooh, a test of fate, you say? Oh. Start arguing and just do the roll. Thank you for the test of fate. I am very sorry that I missed it.
Well, he was gonna skip my turn, okay? At least I got a turn.
He didn't mean to.
I mean to.
Let me be mean to him. God!
Yeah,
Test
go beat
of
'em up.
fate, 61.
This is my right! This is my right! I get to be mean to him! He chose this!
I did. I did choose that. 61. Is that anyone's number?
Nope.
It is no one's number, but it is a high roll of test of fate, so it is a fortunate thing. So with a test of fate of 61, let's see.
The music shift.
The music did
Yeah.
shift. Yeah, screw it. It's still within the 60s. Y'all see up above and on high, riding the sky surfer. And doing a freaking drive-by snipe mortar shot.
yeah.
Frost goes up on high and does an AoE shot for the 4 of them. Let's see how much damage they take. Also, let me change the music here.
This ain't the vibe. Also, I'll be right back, I gotta pee.
Oh, it's playing music from the game as well. That's right. Forgot I had that too. Ah. There we go. It fit well enough that I didn't notice it too much. Oh god, everything went black.
I did it.
You have the Wellhound scream. Nice. Also, hello everybody watching. Sorry I didn't make a formal announcement on Discord. Was troubleshooting issues and just kind of went right into it. So thank you guys for showing up. I really appreciate it. Welcome again to the stream. Welcome again to everybody. Love having you here, and thank you. Thank you to my moderator, good old Ashley. Sorry I was in my full-on rants and raves. Oh geez. It's been their test of fate. I see like all the messages now. My hyper focus made me blind. Thank you.
Colby just sent me the most unfucking flattering image of me looking into the camera.
Hell yeah. Let's see how much enemies take. Unblocked. Test of fate. Enemies take a 4 points of physique damage.
Damn, bro.
So that is total. 2 of them will take consequences and put that into those pools and re-up their bars. And then as soon as KT gets back, it will be top of the round. Again, reminding, at any point in time, enemy combat, player combat, literally any time, you can use Nadine's points, Bip's points. Bip's points are usually tied to Delcy, so you can use Barrel's points at any time and refresh them at any time with your fate points.
Mm-hmm.
Just to remind of how that mechanic goes. This is a way for NPCs to be player driven, but also have intrinsic effects on the back combat. And they're not just kind of standing there.
Mark, Ashley, and Colby are picking on me.
Welcome, friend.
Oh yeah. That's all I get.
You're the target now.
I suffer for your views.
You're my sacrificial lamb.
Get him.
You know what? Yeah, try harder, nerds. Fuck me up. Words that surely won't haunt me.
You should get
Moments
another
from
one as a
now.
freebie. I'll allow one more test of fate. I'll allow it. I'll allow one more test of fate.
Punish me for not telling me you're playing. I'm not in charge of a fucking schedule.
Let's see. Oh,
I don't like that. I don't like that.
that was a 20. That was very close.
Oh, Ashley wants to roll. Maybe Ashley should roll.
Oh, let you roll? All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Ashley. Roll.
Once again, words that I surely won't regret 20 seconds from now.
If you roll 22, 23, 27, 13, 37, 33, 82, 66. I'll just let you know if you roll a special roll.
I was about to say, just...
I have the special rolls all pulled up here on the side just in case. 58.
And she rolled it in the Kingdom Hearts chat. Jesus.
Nice.
I don't know why that feels extra disrespectful.
58 is positive. It's a minor positive roll. I'm going to say re-roll that because that's two middle ground.
Oh, it's not spicy enough for an extra roll.
If you gotta go big, gotta go big.
Hmm. 99. Is that polarized enough for you, Mark?
Holy shit.
Blue and Shadow suddenly develops bad case of ligma.
Mm.
Fuck. All right. I know exactly what I can do for this.
Hmm.
I know exactly what I could do for this. Yeah. It's been a hot minute. We could do this. I will wait till KT gets back. Wait till KT gets back. Wait till KT gets back. KT, guess what? Guess what?
What?
Test of fate roll. Guess what number?
99?
9.
She can
Oh,
read. She
shit.
can read.
So,
Okay.
It was
is-
20, and then it was
Okay.
58. Now it's 99.
It is the end of the
Okay.
round. I don't know if you heard, but Vrost did a drive-by with
Just
another
walk
test of fate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Vrost did a drive-by shooting, got 4 points of solid damage on all of them that were remainder. And with one more test of fate roll as we're about to start into the next round, test of fate rolled a 99. And on this 99 roll, you all were ready. You all quickly got in, and we're ready to all right, let's take over this ship. Let's do this bullshit. We're halted by these images and each of these armored up Valuans who are looking
Scrubs,
to
honestly.
to stop you, pushing them off to the side. Who shows up on top deck as another smaller ship drives by, jumping out of the ship and kind of doing like a Monster Hunter roll.
John Cena!
You all see this hammer come down and swing as two more guards from Bane Isle land with her, as Iris lands onto the ship and absolutely clocks the mage that was in the far right.
Splat.
And
Home run.
embeds him into the ship.
My God.
So that guard is caved in and embedded in the ship. Like, yeah. there's a
I think
crater.
you got him. I think you got him.
Mordecai's gonna look at the nearest guard and go, huh, usually the figurehead goes up at the front of the ship. You guys know that, right?
Hi. We are here to help finally.
It's quite an
Thank you for
entrance.
joining.
Yeah.
Iris shouts like, those two as well, get them. And the two guards that are with her immediately take out blades. You see him flash the different colors of Moonstone, and they just both activate Eternus on the red guard and the other mage. And you just see you see a rain and hail of daggers that impale both the red guard and the warden. They're both still up, but they are both near death now.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Top of the round, Mordecai.
Actually, I'm gonna burn one of the Dean's points. And I don't know if it's too late for a combo cast here. But I think Nadine's gonna see this, run up, and try to infuse the Eternus crystals with Noxus.
Ooh, all right. So you want to additionally aid that offensive spell. So I will say usually for Eternus, it basically is a percentage-based skill that just puts you at very near death. It's almost like it's like gravity magic in Final Fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of works like that. So adding poison to it wouldn't have an additional effect, but you can have her strike on any of these, as well with some poison as a subsidiary. I may change this up in the future, but fuck it. Rule of cool. Let's go for it.
Yeah, we got there.
Yeah, sorry. Fuck it.
That's okay.
So let's have Nadine come up. You'll spend her points, and also use some additional poison from the Noxus. She can do it on one target per point, and then kill them.
We'll do the two that got nailed.
All right.
Eternus.
So, additionally, these two, you see the poison, the noxious fumes, envelop in these shards of silver moonstone magic, coating them with green acidic poison. As it embeds themselves into the armor, you just see it dissolve the armor in its entirety.
Damn.
And they get pierced straight run through and die.
Hell yeah.
Those two out of the fight.
A second dap up has entered the chat. It's Mordecai.
Oh my God.
And I will now take my turn.
All right, go ahead, Mordecai.
We're gonna flank around to this guy. And we're just gonna do 3 attacks on him.
All right.
He was
buffed,
damaged,
but
but not.
is pretty fucking hurt.
I mean, I'm buff too.
That's true.
In fact, thank you.
You're buffed and buff.
Yeah.
Buffed and
3 fucking attacks. Ooh, I might re-roll that one. All right.
buffed. Let me know your final numbers if you're spending any points or anything.
We're gonna re-roll the 2.
Reroll the
That's a
2.
point.
What's your 2 getting re-rolled to?
A 5, which we take.
Alright.
With the +1 buff I have on everything, so that's a A 7, a 6, and a 6.
7, a
Coming
6,
on
and a
this guy.
6.
Pretty solid.
Yeah, I'm tempted to. You know what? On top of that, because fuck him in particular, I don't like Blue and Shadows, even if he's just pretending. I'm gonna burn another fate point. I'm going to use my stunt that's over here, Mirage Blade, and I'm going to basically, when that 7 hits,
Mm-hmm.
there is an after image of Niscultra that hits for 7 as well.
Nice.
So 2 7s and 2 5s, please.
2 7s and
Sixes.
2 5. 2 7s and 2 6s.
Yes.
That's
plus, yeah.
And that's an additionally +1 on top. Oh wait, no. So
That's
with the buff.
+1's included. Yes.
Okay.
I tried to do math for you.
Okay. Only the 7 and the Skulltro hit him enough to rend some of that additional armor. He's still barely hanging on. Because remember, he was very tough to fight, and he got additionally buffed, so his physique is up.
Sure, but Elisha,
Elisha, it is your turn. So you know the magic number to hit is 7 currently. He is still hanging on, even if it is by a thread. What would you like to do?
Suplex.
Hey, fuck yeah.
All right, roll me that physique.
I'm gonna listen into this, but I'm be right back.
You know the number to hit. All right.
I still have 4 fate points.
You do have 4 fate points. Are you going to re-roll that?
Do I reroll?
Or are you just going to try to add enough fate points to get this job done? You could spend 3 fate points, but it would take you 3 fate points to get this job done.
I don't need to spend 3.
Okay.
3 plus 4 is 7. Then automatic +1 is 8.
Yep, that would be... Yeah, okay. Yeah, you beat it that way. All right. Never mind. You only need to spend 2 fate points. You spend 2 fate points.
Wow.
I wasn't the best at math, but I know basic addition.
I forgot about the +1. All right. You spend
my
2
sis
fate
come up to me
points.
with like basic, like find the area for shit and just sit there. I'm like, there's a formula for that.
You find the flame within your arms. Grip right around the waist section. Suplex. Thus embedding this pretend Valuan shadow into the deck itself as well. Finally, the mock Valuan shadow goes down.
Fuck yeah.
And fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
And it's easier because she's shorter.
Low center of mass.
Yep.
And that is the end of combat. As you've all successfully taken charge of topside.
I give Iris the brief of, yeah, this shit's set to blow, and we think there's another one. Was this the only one, or was there a second one? Did we already take the one out?
You took one out additionally.
Okay, so we took out the other one, and then this was the suicide ship. It's like, oh shit.
So double checking right here as we go back to the air. One was taken out. There were a total of 4 ships that were flying, shooting, and also trying to kamikaze themselves. There were 2 ships in the back that were engaged using their lasers from the Rakumen.
Mm-hmm.
And so one got taken out by Brost. You guys took out the other. This is the 3rd ship, and there is still 1 more ship that is floating about. So there's only 1 ship that is flying, that is currently a threat and danger. and then you have commandeered the other ship. Then the 2 ships that are still in the back, Ephraim is still taking over and taking care of via the Echo, and is trying to run diversionary tactics as best as he can.
Mm-hmm.
They have come very close on multiple occasions to hitting his ship.
All right, so we have a loaded gun here. Where do we point it?
What would be the best strategically?
Strategically, I'd say we just try to ram this back into whatever fucking shit they, excuse my language.
No.
Let's
We like
just-
the sirens. Keep going.
Let's
Iris!
just ram it.
Get the fuck with that. Let's do it.
Look, let's just ram this ship back into the main one that's over there. The only thing I'm worried about is stopping it from just trying to destroy this while it's in midair.
Then it's diverting fire and not hitting our boys. So, win-win.
Is that a good use of it if it's just going to blow up and... Okay. I'd like
Do you
to
have
try to
another
hit...
suggestion? Because
No, oh no, you're right. And she's like trying to like...
I'm turning the ship.
After her minute of like pulling up her hammer and being like, okay, let me reassess the situation. This is here, that is there. And, like you see her, the other 2 Bane clan members there are like all stoic. They're like towering over her by like a good 3 or 4 feet, and they're just standing there at attention. Like one coughs, and she's pacing back and forth, but also talking with you all. I'm like, okay, well we have this,
I love her so much. She's so cute.
and okay, well if we coat the ship in the front. Oh, okay. Does anyone here also know Silver Moonstone magic?
Nadine knows some.
She's like,
Pip does.
kind of. And then
She-
Bip is like, oh,
He's literally made of it.
he literally made of it. Like, okay, yeah, follow me. We'll try this out. Screw it.
Screw it. Oh,
No, fuck it.
No, it's
say
it is not befitting someone who's supposed to be at a higher station.
You just planted someone into the ground like they're a fucking tree.
And I can plant. That's fine. That's something that's cool. And I'm going to walk away from that coolness. So here I go.
She's so cute.
She walks up to the front of the ship over in... Up to the front of the ship, and she also requests that Bip and Nadine go up there with her.
Okay.
You see the moonstone crystals in the front of her hammer that make up the front mace section of it change over to silver moonstone, and she's like, okay, just help me channel, please.
Don't her guards know like Eternal or whatever as well?
They do, and they like eventually go over there as well and be like, oh yeah, fuck, that's also us. They go over, also helping her channel with a 5-person cast, so it's Bip, the 2 guards, and Nadine, so 4, and her being the 5th. All of them channel Silver Moonstone. As they're channeling, you see the front of her hammer kind of radiate this Silver Moonstone sigil, and it grows and it grows and it grows. As it grows to 15, 20, 30 feet, this sigil at the front of her hammer, you know, some of those, I feel like it's been in a Fate Stay series at some point of like that full Arcanum sigil in front of whatever it is, like the gates. All right. Okay.
Relias.
Yeah. As it grows, she slams her hammer down. And as she slams her hammer down to the front of the ship, you see anything that is metal start to jet out of the front and wrap itself as kind of like a barricade.
Oh,
And it
shit.
goes over and over and over itself. It is not pretty. but it looks like it's going to hold against a few batterings or beatings.
Mordecai's like adjusting the ship as its new flight profile actively comes into place.
As the ship leans very front heavy, you start pulling it back and trying to aim it towards one of the major ships that is in the back, just shooting away at the Echo.
If I intended for any of these engines to live longer than another 5 minutes, I'd be very upset right now.
Well, you know, I did say we could try something. It's not pretty, but it'll work. Yeah.
No, I like it. I'm not keeping it.
All right. Find a good course. I don't think we want to steer this thing. I'm going to take these two for questioning. She like reaches in and then pulls out the one she embedded into the deck.
He's still alive?
Maybe.
Ashley, you motherfucker.
Maybe? What did she just send you?
Another hydrate. All right, here's your hydrate.
Jesus Christ.
You guys should signal to your ship to fly nearby or at least behind this, so this way you can get off when it's time.
Oh, that's the plan.
Do you need anything more from me? I'm going to go help the rest.
Be safe.
No, go help. Yeah, be
Okay.
careful.
Good to see you guys again. I know it's been a while.
You too.
I've been okay, we'll catch up later.
Yes.
Go fuck him up.
Yeah. And she like raises her hand and is like, "You said it, not me."
Cute.
And then her
She
guards
said the fuck word.
her guards follow her. Nadine's like, "Well, I'm here with you guys.
Always welcome aboard.
Yeah.
You guys have a plan to get off the ship, right?"
Fine plan.
You do have a plan to get off the ship, right?
I can teleport us. We're just joking. I can teleport us. We're good. Don't worry.
we did have I believe we had a signal for the Palwang to circle back, so
Yeah.
we can signal for him to fall behind.
Yeah.
Beryl like looks about. It's like, not much in the way of souvenirs. Nice job,
Just
though.
grab whatever you want.
She pulls a crate off and is like, this is fine.
There's a couple dead balloons lying around.
Oh,
you know what? Actually,
Most of them are off the side of the ship.
most of them, but two of them got. No, there was at least one that had the shifting armor that died on deck.
One with shifting armor died on deck.
Okay, Beryl, you should take that as a souvenir, and maybe let me look at it later.
Oh, it's kind of melted. That acid did some work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, let's see. It just lifts a helmet from him.
There you go.
A skull pops out. Ooh. I don't know if I want this anymore. Anyway. So your crew gets ready. Mordecai, I need you to roll me driving. Lisha, Delcy, roll me notice checks, please.
Can you roll it for me, please?
That's right.
Thanks. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm just a baby.
Bullshit.
I fly with crafts, macaroni and cheese.
Lisha, would you like to spend a reroll?
No, I got 2 left. You're gonna throw some bullshit at us.
You would still have one left.
No. I know how this game goes. I recognize patterns. I've got a touch of the tizzapoo.
Oh, she didn't want to make the dark deal.
Oh man. All right. Delashi, you look
Yes.
about and you see that there are various beams flying in all directions, and the moment your vessel starts to drift towards the two main ships.
Before you finish that sentence,
Yes.
I'm going to burn 2 fate points. I'm going to put our flying up to 10. We are sinking this bitch.
Ah, I see. No, and Pedro Pascal goes, you should know this too.
Yeah.
You should know that too.
Feel like that. I feel like you just told me you should know this too. We're doing this.
Happening, bitch.
Listen, this ship is, for the moment, named the Second Tower, and it's going down.
Yeah. You notice some beams that are flying out, whizzing past, and
Okay.
like trying to lock onto your vessel. As Mordecai just takes it, absolutely manhandles this helm with what strength he gained from the spell of this of the Sunkeeper, and it's just like, all right, I don't care which way this thing thinks it's going to move, but it's moving this fucking way. And just aggressively beats into submission this rudder to go where it should not be going, and is avoiding fire after fire, diving and then rising steeply until it just jams into the bottom of one of these major vessels.
Damn.
You all have, I'm going to put it on screen.
Full stream up.
90 seconds.
Yes.
Go. What are you doing as this is about to explode?
I am running to the back end of the ship. I believe the Powlong is on our tail underneath us, so we can just jump off.
You have signaled
Is
and
everyone
whistled to the
coming with?
Powlong. Oh, here's a
Yeah.
hydrate. You have 1 minute left. What are you all doing?
Get off the roof, get off the roof, get off the roof, get off the roof.
50 seconds on the clock.
Let's go, 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 let's go,
I
let's
need
go.
everyone to roll me acrobatic or physique.
Why? I can teleport us.
That's right. Roll me. Oh, yeah, I gotta roll you for you. All right, we're rolling magic to teleport. You got a total of 7. You successfully are able to teleport 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of you. A short distance right onto the Powlong. As you teleport onto the Powlong, immediately you go back to battle stations, back to positions, either rolling onto the deck after the teleportation, as it is still slightly jarring going from a ship about to crash onto a ship that has been flying by.
Mm-hmm.
I would like everyone to roll me. I keep wanting to say saving throws, and I'm like, that's not this game. That's not this game. Just roll me athletics, just for the concussive blast that comes after.
Mark, can you roll it for me?
I'm rolling it for you.
Thanks. That's good.
Yeah. 666, the 3 of you.
Damn, that's
Thanks.
a little alarming.
Mark of the beast, nerd.
Successfully roll as this. It doesn't initially fire at first. At first, you just hear the sound of scraping metal, this ear-splitting screech across the hull that first embeds itself and then keeps pushing further into the ship until it racks the lower hull just under where Iris had reinforced it. And then it caves in and cracks the explosives open from underneath, not only propelling forward the reinforced hull, since the reinforced hull wasn't damaged,
Like a bullet.
it propels that reinforced hull even further into it now. kind of splitting the bottom of this very, very high-end Valuan Imperial ship.
We cracked it open like an egg.
Yes, we did. Over easy.
There's only 2 ships left. There is one of the ships that is still a kamikaze ship, and then one ship that is still trying to use its lasers. However, once it sees this other ship implode in on itself, basically, after this ship-on-ship action.
Not ship-on-ship action.
I would like everyone to roll me notice checks.
Oof. Yeah. Alright, Lisha. Oh, that was so close to being perfect. Oh my god.
Nice.
I didn't realize I rolled twice. That's my bad.
It's okay. You can take the first roll. It was rolled first, so I was going to take it unless you wanted to re-roll, but you rolled a 7. So you still rolled really well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dear
Elisha,
arsonist, I see.
you see this ship about face and like is now veering towards the mountainside and has funneled whatever fuel and power it has to get the fuck out of Dodge.
Flagship?
It seems to be a flagship.
That's how you described it to us. There were 2 flagships class, and then the
Yes, this is the last remaining flagship class. So you have a choice. You can either choose to run down this flagship ship, or, as you see additionally, there is still the one remaining kamikaze vessel that is headed towards Bane Isle. What
We
will
are
you
going
choose?
after the kamikaze. We are
how
not
close?
like it's gonna literally go into the island and explode. Like
I have clarification questions, but you're right. That is priority. How close is it, and how many of our boys are already on it? Because we can't do all.
Well, there are several vessels that are already on top of the kamikaze ship trying to gun it down.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to be firing at it, but none seem to be taking it down fully. There is the Echo that is trying to take down the flagship, or at least fighting with the flagship. It is the only ship that is still kept alongside it.
Mm-hmm.
Because every other ship that has tried to get to it has been shot down. There stands your odds.
Where'd Iris go? In her ship.
Iris went after the kamikaze ship.
Okay. So, trademark above board.
it is your trademark. It is.
It sounds like the DM is putting a choice of: do we make sure we put the nail in the coffin of the kamikaze ship before it gets to the Isle, which I don't know how close it is. I don't know if the other ships have a lot of time to work with before it gets there, and that's not including any defenses the Owl might be able to shoot out once it gets closer. I don't know what they're fucking packing.
Yeah.
But that's probably a little too loud to the mic. Sorry.
It's dramatic.
Alex, totally not Ephraim, is currently 1v1ing the flagship, which is running off, and I feel like his luck could narratively run out and end up getting captured on that flagship, which would be very, very, very bad for the whole fucking situation.
Yes, but the amount of damage that kamikaze ship could do to Bane Isle, to me, that's like top priority. Whether Alex does a dumb thing and gets taken That remains to be seen. That's like a what if. Now, Iris, on her own, has not been able to take down anything. We've been taking down everything. Us and Alice, I believe.
And a ship not built for combat.
Yes. Yes. So I don't think Iris is going to be able to handle this on her own. I think she is going to need our help to stop
Above board,
the kamikaze ship.
as he trademarked. Regardless of either choice, it will be left to a roll for either the result for the other one. So even
Even you don't know. Cool. That's reassuring.
Elisha, do you have a vote on where you gotta point the pell on?
I think you're muted.
Elisha,
Do
you have a vote on where you'd like to go after either the kamikaze ship or the flagship that Alex is chasing after? Do you have a preference?
No.
Cool. Where's Frost? What's he going after?
That is good
He
question.
also is an independent flyer right now.
Ross is in the sky? I'm gonna say Ross is going after the flagship.
Mm,
I can see that.
okay.
I will say, and I just checked the map. 700 feet isn't a lot. And I checked 7 miles. 7 miles is way too far. Actually, no. Yeah, 7 miles. 7 miles is fine for that. Both ships, the flagship and the kamikaze vessel, roughly 7 miles from Bane Isle.
Ugh.
A lot of time. All cards on the table. I feel like the flagship is the narrative choice, where the kamikaze ship is definitely the safe for the island choice. But
Yes.
if we don't know either way.
I don't think this is something that I'm gonna bend on.
Yeah, no, I'm just pointing out.
I'm pretty solid. I want to make sure nobody gets hurt on the
Delashi
island.
is for the island. Mordecai is for the flagship. Lisha, I feel like you're going to be in. You're in either or boat. Mm-hmm.
I get to fuck shit up. I get to fuck shit up. It is win-win situation.
I'm eliminating the neutral party. I need a vote. Make a decision, Laisha.
Fucking hell. Go after the kamikaze ship.
Okay,
After the kamikaze ship.
I accept.
All right.
I did not say Alexa, stop.
Oh, jeez. Ashley sending me. Oh!
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hold up.
Anyway.
Hold up.
Mark?
Sorry. I'm going to do a roll on here. I'm going to make it a public roll. We're going to roll for the flagship. Players, I will leave it up to your choice. Would you like to see this roll, or do you want me to keep this roll private? I think I know the answer, but I wanted to pose the question anyway. All right.
Show me the money.
Show me money.
This will be for the flagship, Rost and Ephraim with the Echo.
Alex. Ooh. Is that bad or good?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Because he said flagship, Rost, and Alex, so I don't know what side of his dice
Yeah.
are on.
I agree. I agree.
All right. All right.
10.
So, your group and the Paolong goes continuing over to the kamikaze ship. Immediately, all hands on deck. Everyone scrambles, gets to battle stations, mans cannons. Mordecai at the helm. Lisha at a cannon. Dalashi at a cannon. Getting ready to just hammer every bit that you guys know, since you've been inside one of these ships, to take it down as best as possible. Whether that be from on top of the deck or down below, you understand that this thing is heavily enforced. However, understanding its mechanisms gives you a bit advantage over the other ships. I know we're coming up on time, but I'm going to keep going a little more, and then we'll wrap up soon. Okay? Everybody good for that? All right.
Yeah.
Lisha, I want you to roll me fighting. Dalashi, roll me shooting. Mordecai, roll me driving.
Mac and cheese, mac and cheese, scraps. Oh. I will burn my last fate point of the night to make that a 6.
Done deal. Total of 6 for your driving. Dalashi,
Yes.
7. Are you staying that roll or are you increasing it? What are you doing?
Let's use a fate point.
8 point. Total 9.
I'll make it a 9.
Lisha, roll me the fighting.
Okay. I was like, what do you want me? Okay.
Is that your total roll or are you increasing it? And if so, to how much?
Technically 3. I'm increasing it by 3.
Increasing it by 3. Done. With your 1 from your opponent point ability, and then 2 from a fate. A total of 7. Okay. So
Does that combat +1 I had buff my crafts for driving?
I would say it's been enough time since then that it would have gone away.
Sure.
The only reason why Lisha still has hers is because of all the fire magic that's been going around constantly. I've just given
Sure.
permanent status buff because of articulate.
Just fun to check in.
Done deal. Good check-in. Mordecai, total 6. Dalashi, total of 9. Lisha, total of 7. With your combined efforts, working with the crew, working with the other ships that you see, you hone in on a specific place to fire on this kamikaze vessel. As you hone in on this kamikaze vessel, the other Bane ships, Bane memberships, Alice's ship, Iris's ship, other ships like Owl and everything else that are nearby, hone in on where you're shooting and combined efforts. Not only fire and explode, even though it explodes, it starts to become this huge ball of fire that is trying to careen towards Bane Isle until various ships work their way to coat their ship in silver magic and basically like butt ends against it, transmuting whatever hulls they can quickly, and are actively ramming to divert this fiery ball of death. Mordecai, do you choose to also assist in this with your hull and the increased strength that it has? Do you also embark on the same adventure to veer this fiery ball of death off course?
I do. And I basically tell everyone, hold on, we're going near vertical, flying above this thing, and we're literally nosing to its nose, pushing down, just diverting its course down.
Done deal. As you do that, up and then down in a nosedive goes your ship. Even though it is a smaller vessel in comparison, it has enough force when it rams down and speed after it passes through to hit it just enough like you did the ice of Glacia. hitting that front end hull shatters a bit of the front end of the ship, but you clean and speed on through, so this way yours doesn't either get caught by it and can just go past it. So you kind of like do a nose drive by that hits, diverts, and then passes through. That makes sense.
Yeah.
As you do, the other ships that are nearby finish the descent with it, angle away, and then remove whatever they transmuted to try to divert it. The fiery ball goes.
I like how your mic's been cutting out all your explosion noises.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Insert explosion.jpg.
Oh, by the way, KT, we added this.
Oh my god, yeah! We needed it. We needed it.
The fiery ball of death safely gets out of harm's way of Bane Isle. Bane Isle itself suffers no traumatic event.
Okay, good.
This is a major success. Another one in the blocks for this campaign on Bane Isle. Because of this major success and what you all have done in this major success, a lot of Bane ships had their eyes on you. A lot of the clan had their eyes on you. Both young and old witnessed your efforts. All your bounties go up by 5,000.
Oh, fuck yeah. Whoa.
The game where we're like, yeah, bounty.
Whoa. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Let me check. It might actually be more.
Oh, it might be more?
Yeah, it was either 5,000 or 10,000.
Oh.
So I'm trying to remember what the last listed bounty was.
I can tell you mine.
What is yours, Mordecai?
I should have pulled that up before I said it, but I know where it is.
I think it was in. I think it was supposed to be in current events.
You have it
Okay.
posted.
Unless shit's gone up on the side, I think I've been keeping track of everybody's.
Okay.
Delashi, last time I marked yours, you were at 3,100 dead or alive.
I feel like I'm more than that.
That's last I heard. Rost was at 11,300.
Yep.
Lisha. I don't know if
Lisha had no bounty because she's an
Yeah.
assassin.
Yeah, she was undercover. Mordecai was at 18k alive only.
Yep. I will
Ross
say
was butthurt about because I was speeding.
raise everyone's bounty by 10,000. And Lisha, you will get to choose whether you want this known on your bounty or not, or if you want to still keep the 0 slate. And instead, I will relate that to just very good standing with the Bane clan.
Keep to 0.
Keep it 0? All right. That will
I
instead
like
just
to be, I like to
transfer.
be a chopper of the crew.
That will instead just keep to your rep on Bane Isle.
Now, Alred had a bounty listed here as well. I don't know if his gets bumped up or not.
He's not with the. I mean, I guess he is.
He did fight. Yeah. Bump his up by 10,000.
Okay, so Alred currently has the highest bounty on the ship of 35k.
Yeah.
Then Mordecai's at 28, Delashi's at 13, Ross is at 21, and some change. Bet.
How much was Alred at?
I had him at 25k before, now he's at 35 if he's getting an additional 10.
Got it. Understood. Alrighty. And that is where we will end tonight's session. As
Hell yeah.
the crew diverts potential catastrophe, while you know that there is some chaos on the side in the horizon, with Frost, Ephraim and the Echo, and the flagship. All that will come to a head next time on the Arcadian campaign. I'm going to wrap this up before my ad break starts, but thank you guys for all tuning in to the Arcadian campaign. We love y'all. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. I'll still stay and still keep streaming, but I know the ad break's about to start, so we're going after dark real quick, and we'll stay for a moment, but yeah, we'll wrap up there. Have a good night, everybody. Bye. Alrighty, crew. Fun. Good job, everybody.
Thanks. After that last pass on the kamikaze ship, we were turning to try to catch up to the flagship, by the way, unless someone else here stops me. But we're trying to catch up to Vrost and Alex.
Understood. So that is the course, going after that flagship.
And we're putting the sail down. We're going speed.
Going speed mode.
Speed.
Done deal. Going to check some notes here real quick. I think it's under game mechanics.
Delashi, your dad almost has as much bounty as Gordo the Round.
Yeah. Kind of wild, huh?
Gordo's got 40k.
Yep. Goro's got some heft to him.
Heft.
Hefty.
Wimpy. So I was laughing at the earlier 20 roll because that was almost Elias's number.
Ah,
And I would have been like,
Yeah.
oh god, are we throwing Elias in here too again? Like, alright. Because special rolls are as follows. Mordecai is still sitting at 37, Lisha at 33, Delashi at 82, Rost at 69 now, changed.
of course.
Roughly anything in the 60s I'm having Rost. Nazu and Elias at 23 and 22. Alex Ephraim, 70s. Lord Bane, 93 to 98. The big bad of Valua, that's a flat 1. Who you guys butt dialed, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His right hand at number 2. And then because I was chosen by our wonderful Ashley Bradford, Rias is number 13.
She would pick 13, that fucking Kingdom Hearts weeb.
Yeah.
And there we have that. Hope you guys all had fun tonight.
Yeah, it was
Oh, yeah.
great. We got through the battle in the
Got through
ships.
the
We
battle.
just gotta go chase after that one ship.
Yep.
I
gotta
almost
chase-
burned. I almost chomped down on some moonberries to activate a little 3 limit break for that fight, but then 4 dudes went over the side. I'm like, okay, we're good.
Uh,
2 more dudes died to a tournament poison. I'm like, yeah, we're fine.
I was ready to make it like slightly above average difficulty, and then the test of fate as well as rolling the 4 dudes over the side, I'm like, nah, you got this.
Yeah, we were fine.
And I'm like, it's way too nice to have finally a Iris show back up on like a 99.
Yeah.
She's
Like,
been
come on.
she's been gone for a while, so
I will say I'm kind of upset though it wasn't actual Bane. Because I've been looking for that bitch for so fucking long. I jumped into the dark rift for that motherfucker. And I still haven't found him.
I'm happy to see Iris.
I'm happy to see Iris.
oh man.
I'll take the alternative. Just a little pissed about it.
Which, by the way, finish your thought on that. I was going to divert.
You still found a member of the Banes. Continue, Mordecai.
I want to throw out there, if there was a moment where we were like plotting course before Iris got off the ship, I would point it out. I was like, look at this guy chaser. See, didn't we do good? Because I know she consulted with us when we were building it.
Yeah. Oh, that's really cute.
Oh, jeez.
She would be all excited too. I know she would.
Yeah. Before she decided to craft ship bullet. No, that was cool.
Bullet.
I didn't know if you were gonna make us ignite the barrels ourselves or not, but I was very ready to like Niscultro a dagger, scribe my little like sigil quill onto it for just like a little explosion, just yuck it into the rip in the underside of the cargo hold.
Create that
But then
trail of chaos.
But then you're like, nah, it compresses and explodes. I'm like, cool, bet. I don't have to interrupt.
There you go. And since legitimately the thing that really worked in your advantage, since you rolled such high on the driving, you were able to keep the hull relatively undamaged and added to like the effect of you impacting and then firing it off like a bullet through the ship.
I was like, if there's a time to roll a 10 on flying, it's now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When you're flying a powder keg.
When you're flying a powder keg. Jeez. Oh, Ashley. Chaos. Chaos.
McQueen.
Oh, man. All right, all my lovely
Good.
friends. We will end things there. If y'all are down for some Monster Hunter, I might get on for like a hunt or two. I know there's a Zoshia we gotta fight.
Fuck that shit. God, I hate fighting that motherfucker. Blah.
Have you killed it in high rank yet?
Yes.
Yeah,
It wasn't fun.
I fought it a lot, but solo.
I would be like shooting from the side, like do 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 do, and it'd be like, who the fuck is shooting at me?
This
And immediately just,
motherfucker.
I can
like
smell
run
you.
after me. And
I
then
can smell
the thing
you.
about him is that he's so big that when he runs at you, you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna run over here away from you, or I'm gonna roll this way. No, he fucking turns with you. He turns with you.
Yep.
And I'm like, leave me alone!
Are we talking about Zoshia, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
High rank Zoshia.
I
When I
hate
was
him
fighting him, I had
so
a friend who was doing dual blades with him. I was using my hunting horn, bruh. I couldn't do fucking shit. Heaven forbid I had 3 songs set up. It got to a point where I had to have only 1 song set up and just pray I could throw down a healing bubble, because every single time this motherfucker would be like, you!
Yes.
Like that fucking solo leveling scene.
When
Yeah. That's exactly how it felt with me. I was like, stop looking at me!
I really wanted to fight it solo, but so funny enough, my main sets for Charge Blade and everything else died. I died so much to that motherfucker. And then I'm like, all right, you know what? No, let me go to my Mushroom Mancer bullshit sword and shield build, so this way I can heal myself and buff myself and tell this thing to fuck off. Change to it, and I'm like, all right, stab you, die. Only time it killed me when I went to
stab dragon.
when I went to Shroom and stab. The only time it killed me was when it did its like 1-hit KO ultimate burst, because I'm already in the fucking pit and I'm like, I hate you. And then
Mark
So many
stayed
times.
up till like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
this night. He had to work early the next morning. He did it
I wanted to kill it.
4 times. 4 times.
4
And you can
times.
die 4 times in that fight.
So I died.
At least 14 times.
Well, no. I did 4 times. I thought you could only die 3 times there.
No, you can
No.
die 4 because of your
In
palico.
in the Zoshia, you can die 4.
Ah.
Remember, I did the calculations, and I was like, oh, okay, so in the last one, in the last time you only died once or twice?
Wait. KT did your calculations?
Yeah, I did. Aren't you proud of me?
Mhm.
They're
Yeah.
correct, because when it's multiplication, I have it memorized, because guess who had that beaten to their head in school because they couldn't do math for shit?
This bitch got
So-
the table.
4 times 4 is 16. And he only died twice on the last one. So that's 15.
Checks out.
Oh man. Stab that shit to death.
I didn't actually do any math. I just have it memorized.
Oh shit.
Though every time I've done it since, I've just kicked its ass.
There you go.
Yeah.
He had the one.
I was like, Mark, stop beating your head against the wall. Stop beating your head
Like,
against
no,
the wall.
I
He's
want to
just.
kill it. I want to kill it. I want to kill it. I want to kill it.
I'm like, oh my god, go to bed.
No. It's mine.
It's a very fun fight.
It is a
It's
very
cool
fun fight.
Sure,
It's a fun
I enjoy
fight.
sure.
I enjoy it. You don't have to like it. I enjoy it.
It's intense. It's a nice
It's-
change of pace because
AT
people were like,
Oh.
I get it. As someone who also uses like bowgun, I'm like, let me fucking shoot you. And like as someone who has to set up for hunting ground, I entirely 110% understand because
Yeah.
if you feel like your armor is up, but then this bitch like fucking takes up 3/4 of your health when you've got 2 different like defense buffs and shit on you. Like I started just getting like Nudra like armor for like some fucking fire defense or something to like
Mhm.
because my dumbass went in with Jim the Had armor. It was until after I realized, oh,
Hey,
KT,
that's why it's spicy.
KT's not in it for the Goku level of I'm gonna get stronger and kill this thing. KT's in it for the no, become my boots now.
KT, you know what would
Or my
probably
pet.
help with that fight? Like a what?
What?
Drugs.
Drugs.
No. No. I don't think so.
It
Thanks.
definitely helps.
No. I don't think so.
I have no nourishing extract and it pisses me the fuck off.
Oh,
Is it making you angry, Dylan?
No,
Is it
just
making you angry?
I'm not the one getting carded. Is all I'm gonna say.
I didn't die, but you know, I didn't die. I'm not the one that died 14
she'll
times.
get the buffs when the hunting horn is in the party.
Also, a gentle reminder: if you don't have power charm and armor charm in your like hunting bag, get
I
it
have
in there.
I do.
Yeah.
I have them.
Okay,
I've been
cool.
playing this game.
Cool. Surprised me before. I'm just checking.
I don't want to use drugs, okay?
Don't
God.
use it, straight
You're
edge
such a
bitch.
bad influence.
Well, here's the fun
God.
thing. When I play my mushroom
Pressuring
mancer,
me to
she
do
has
drugs.
she ends up taking drugs vicariously through me.
Secondhand drugs. It's
Contact
secondhand
drugs.
drugs.
Force.
Contact drugs.
Puff
The
puff pass.
drugs,
Got it.
You're fine.
Mouth to mouth drugs.
Mouth to mouth drugs.
No. Anyway,
Alright.
Oh man.
You guys gonna fight Sophia then?
you want to go fight some Soshia, babe?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have to jump off of this and then I have to jump on my PlayStation if you'll give me a minute.
Done deal. I'll hop off. See you guys down there.
Are we staying in this chat or?
I'll probably hop back on in this chat. I just gotta go downstairs also.
But-
And we'll hop on Zoshia.